Hi, I'm Ben Macklow, owner of Macklow Gallery, and welcome back to Collecting at Home. And today we're going to talk about the Marquetry of Émile Gallé. This piece that I have in front of me is considered one of his masterworks, and we're going to take a deep dive into it and also talk about a few other pieces. It's based upon paintings by Courbet and Millet of French peasants at harvest time, as you can see in this incredible marquetry panel at the top. And what makes Gallé's furniture much more valuable is when it has this great attention to detail. All of the colors that you see here, all the gradations from the face of the harvester to the arms, to the clothing, to the color of the wheat, to the fields, was all done with different species of wood that would be cut into very thin veneers and then chopped out with a stencil and then put into place almost like a jigsaw puzzle by Gallé's master craftsmen. And so when you see something like this here, you can understand that this was a very, very high level of perfection. Gallé loved the countryside around Nancy, and he would go out on sketching trips and see things like this. And so while he may owe a debt to the painters Courbet and Millet, this is really Gallé's own vision of what his countryside looked like. But he also had a garden of his own, and so he takes this idea of the harvest of wheat and he combines it in the bottom panel with his favorite flower, which was the poppy. And again, look at how the shading is done differently from one side of the wheat to the other, the different views of the poppy, the front, the back, the side, the shapes of the stems. It's really a masterpiece of that very, very close study of nature that Gallé was famous for. And if you look at the piece, it even has beautiful bronze work in the stems of wheat that are going up on the sides. I'm very proud of this piece, and it's only the second time we've ever had something like this in the gallery, so I'm excited to share it with you. Perhaps Gallé's most famous table was this one, composed of the 3 dragonfly legs, but I think it's the marquetry pattern that's so fabulous. Framed with sycamore blossoms and lotus leaves in marquetry, the central panel is like an imagined landscape of a dragonfly floating over marsh flowers with the water and the sky in the distance. It's really this sort of dreamy landscape that makes this a piece of contemplation, not just a piece of furniture. Inspired by Victor Hugo's great poem Contemplation, Gallé made this, the Chardon des Sables, one of his great masterpieces in wood. And if you look at the marquetry scene of the 3 panels, the sand thistle in the foreground in all of its spiky glory, the ocean in the background as one would find in nature on the island of Jersey, you realize that Gallé was really a poet painting in wood. And I love this piece. It's very evocative of this moment near the end of his life when he was contemplating who he had been and having a longing for return, just as he had read in Hugo's poem. And I really love it. There's a much deeper dive about it on our website, so you should go to our website, you should come and visit us at the gallery, and please keep on collecting, and let's get together soon.